Hi, I'm Captain Dr. Coconut, and I will be playing Mini Motorways. This is my first time playing, and I'm hoping to play a lot more in the future, and hopefully you'll join me. We're going to start on the map Los Angeles, where you manage the crisis-crossing freeways of the sprawling Californian metropolis. For those of you not familiar with this game, pretty much you start with these little houses. I'm not very good yet. Oh man, I'm very not good yet. Anyway, you start with these little houses, you make little mini motorways for them and get them to their destinations. I'm gonna speed it up because I watch YouTube videos at double speed myself, so that's what I'm used to. And I've been watching a lot of videos of this recently, and I've been enjoying it, so I hope that you will enjoy it as well. This is a very weird diagonal section that I'm trying to do, and I'm not sure what the best option is going to be for it. Alright, so now these are two different colors, so we want to keep, oh gosh, my hand is just not very steady. We want to keep them separated, but we have to get houses going both. Alright, so the reason why we want to keep them separated is as the game goes on, we'll have more pips, is what I'm going to be calling them, coming to each store. And we don't want there to be too much traffic. If I were to say, go around this way, it would take forever, and then the way you lose the game is you don't get the deliveries in on time. Alright, so at the end of each week, you get to have an upgrade. You can either have a bridge or a roundabout. For right now, I'm going to get a bridge and 20 road tiles. You have a limit of road tiles down here. In Los Angeles, you start with the bridge, so now we have 2 bridges. And so, as you go along, the map will expand. Oh, golly. Alright, so anyway, the map will expand. 1 second. Alright, so now I'm going to come around here. This is the closest house to this one. So I'm going to move traffic back over here. I'm going to disconnect these, and I'm going to bring this straight on across. Anyway, the map will expand, so you have more room for more houses and more businesses to do it. But it also means, like right here, I have to go across the bridge. I could save a bridge and go straight down here, but this house is the closest one to this building. I need to make my mouse bigger. I'll do that in a future video. So things are going fine so far. Eventually, some of these will upgrade from square buildings to circle buildings, and the tick down, that means it's another week. Alright, we can do bridges or traffic lights. I'm going to go ahead and grab another bridge. The traffic lights would be, like if I put a traffic light right here, it would be green for the straight road and cars would come from here, and there we go. I'm going to go ahead and actually move this down here. Oh boy. Alright, so this is very far away and not very happy. So what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm going to come right across here until we have a better option. You can clear out the trees and you lose 10 points, but in the end, 10 points won't really matter. Alright, so right now, we have these two neighborhoods completely connected because they have to go together. Not great, but we will figure it out later. Alright, we have another red neighborhood right here, so I'm going to... Oh, and that's a very good light blue spawn. Alright, we're going to add another house right there. And right now, we're just waiting unless we can think of any good ways. Alright, so now we have a motorway. A motorway will take you, so for example, I'm going to pause it. Alright, if I bring all of these houses together, delete all of this road, delete all of this road. And delete this and join that up there. Alright, I can use my motorway, drag it up here, release it, and I'm actually going to delete that. I'm going to place it one second. I'm going to place it right here. I'm going to place it right here, and then drag it over here. So now these three houses go directly onto the motorway and all the way across the map over here without integrating into the yellow neighborhoods. And we are going to resume. Right now our score is at about 100. Let's see how high of a score we can get without completely crashing. I mean, you're going to crash eventually, it's inevitable, but hopefully we can do well in the meantime. So the question is, what is going to spawn next? Will be... Alright, up here we have this sharp little curve. I'm going to change it to like that, so it's not as sharp, just for fun. This game has been optimized a lot by people, and one day I will become better at playing it, but that day is not going to be on my first attempt. But overall, we have a very good setup. Now we're just going to have to see who becomes a circle first. Oh, and these motorways. Boing. Alright, do I want a roundabout or do I want 2 traffic lights? I'm going to take a roundabout for now. Is there anywhere that I can think of that can use a roundabout yet? Not yet. Not yet. We're going to keep that in our pocket. It's very relaxing until it's not, because right now it's just everything's going pip, 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 and you have the soundscape in the background, but eventually it's just chaos as you're trying to find what to connect. I actually have a very, very reasonable first spawn. The game's going easy on me since it's my first attempt. And look at that, I am a Los Angeles twist. Alright, so, pause real quick. This red just became a circle. There we go. You can see it's a circle, so now it has increased demand. But we already have 3 houses attached to it. If we can get more, that would be great, but right now, so we have to see where the rest spawn. I'm going to go ahead and move this red, try to keep it as road tile efficient as possible. And while we're paused, let's see if there's anywhere else I can be more efficient. Because I'm going up like this, I think that we're actually pretty set. So this will have more demand. And because I now have 2 houses serving this, I'm going to disconnect this bridge, and actually 3 now. I'm going to disconnect this bridge, Alright, excellent, excellent, we needed that. Alright, we have a motorway and a roundabout. Obviously we want a roundabout. I can think of, there are very few situations where you would take anything other than a motorway. For example, a map with mountains where you would want a tunnel. But for now, 2 over here, 2 over here, we can have more coming in. How many road tiles? I don't like that goes away. I don't want that to go away. Lock it. That'll fix everything. Everything is fixed. Everything's great. So calm, so relaxing until it's not. So we have a green. The game's being real nice. The game really wants me to play the game. Alright, so I could use a motorway, or I could come down across like this. Alright, but I am coming close to running out of road tiles, so we need it. Well, oh, no I'm not. What was it telling me? I don't know. It was telling me something. Oh, I don't know when I did that, but wow, it's just being very nice to me today, isn't it? Well, hopefully it'll always be this nice to me every time that I play this game. So let's go ahead and get these houses connected down in. We might have to motorway some of these across over to here. Get an extra red in there, and we're not going to motorway. Alright, I'm going to pause. Let's see. I don't want to just road these people all the way down. So, best situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So 3 and 3. And well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this one 4, and I'm going to go ahead and motorway this one down here with 2, straight down to there, and we're going to have a little off crop just so that it quickly gets off the motorway. These two will see. That's how I'm going to leave it. Because I can see a scenario where these blues will go and service just this. Alright, well now it's a circle. We have 3 servicing it. We want more than just 3 servicing it. But for now we can't do anything about it. Except we could motorway these 2 down here. These 3 down here. Alright. Shouldn't do a big upgrade right before the week, because you can always get more options afterwards. A bridge or traffic lights. Let's take another bridge, even though we have 2 already. So, what we can do, what we can do, yes, YouTube. Is bridge across here. You have to do it perfectly, and my hand is not perfect. But we get these coming in this way, and let's let it ride. That's a gambling term, I believe. Yeah. So as the cars come back, the road doesn't disappear until the cars go back. So there has to be a road that connects it back to the house. So we don't want. So as it goes on later and we get more frantic and needing things to happen, we have to keep an eye on our number of road tiles because we don't get the road back until the cars go back. Alright. So it's a good thing that we have the motorway set up for this one. I'm going to attach this over to it, and I'm actually going to bring this down and and then I'll put a road tile there, but we're going to bring this around right here. So now we have 4, and let's go ahead and get a 5th one going into that. So we're going to set this right up here, have these 2 together. Hello, I'd like to delete that road, please. It's not letting me delete that road. There we go. Oh, because I had it. Oh, wow, interesting. Anyway. Alright, we're going to bring it here, bring this on, and then bring these 3 Right now I'm trying to optimize the connections, and I like that. We just have 2 coming all the way down here, but so this motorway is also going to take a long time. Ooh, that's a really good spawn for that one, comparatively speaking. I might start thinking about disconnecting that. So sometimes a house will spawn within another subdivision, and it will connect itself to that road. So if I were to say connect this down here, then it would go. but we want it to stay. Alright, so the term that most players of this game use is keep the neighborhoods segregated, which is a way to think about it, definitely. So they move faster on a motorway than they do normally. I'm going to take a roundabout, actually, and I'm going to put, let's put a roundabout, oh. Alright, so this can wait a second. I'm going to put a roundabout right there. Alright, and so you can kind of also see what happens to this as it ticks up more. 1 second, and blast. Yellow car goes across. Okay, so we're going to throw a roundabout right here. We're going to have these two. Alright, we're going to delete all this road. We're going to have this one connect right there with that. We're going to connect there, and then these three will connect right there, and then we'll have the motorway going right there. So, as soon as this part fills up, it will go bonkers. It will get mad because it didn't have, well... Alright, so right there, it gets mad, and it starts a timer, and if you don't get cars there within the timer, then you lose. But luckily we knew that was going to happen, and we set it up, so they're all going to rush in here and say, I'm sorry, and anyway. Oh boy. That's not a happy green spawn. So we're going to have to use a motorway. Let's wait a little bit and see where any more greenhouses will spawn. Alright, down there, right down here, and up here, and can we get one more right here? Alright, so now we're going to take these two, connect them right there, and we're going to motorway across the map. Easy peasy. Oh, it's so slow. I'm so used to watching it in double time speeds. Alright, we're going to actually bring this one around this way so that we don't congest this area. Alright, let's get traffic lights. Why not? Okay, is there anywhere that we want to use traffic lights yet? I don't think so. I think we're actually doing pretty well. Alright, so you know how I was saying about keeping the neighborhoods separated? That doesn't apply as much when it's a double building. So in the double building, they're all going to go to the same place. However, I can... if we bring this... Let's see what this does. Because now this circle is only feeding off of 4, but we might get more. 4 is good until it starts speeding back up. Alright. So this one right here just made a 3-way intersection with the red, which makes the red going through slow down. So we are going to divert the entry of the exit from the house of our friend there so that he does not scare the locals. And now we wait until the next explosion occurs. Just a little bit of optimizing right there. As you can see, this one has a few more ticks than it did earlier. We got a dark blue house right here that we can't really use yet. So we won't use it. Alright, red. Red, red, red. What we have to do is say, hello, I'd like your reds. And we have to take this one, and this one. All right, now we are going to come across and say, I'm so sorry that, oof, that's just not fun right there. All right, but we have 5 servings in this one, 4, since it's closer, let's have 4 right to here and 5 going over to here. And ideally we would have these 2 connected to this one because it's so much faster. Okay. All right, so scratch everything we just did. All right. Because now we have a motorway. Let's reconnect this back in. Let's connect that back in. Not reconnect, but we have 5 dark blue houses going over to this dark blue. Not bad. I say that, but a dark blue just spawned right here. We'll worry about that in a minute. Let's delete this bridge going across here, and let's connect these back in. These 2 will be enough for that one for now. Let's connect this in and connect it to these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be enough for that one. And we're going to delete and delete and delete. We're going to bring this over, and we're going to ship these all the way over to here. And we're going to optimize this roading. Oops, I just deleted the motorway. But the motorway's already... Okay, awesome. Superb. How does that look? That looks fine. Now, we're going to throw a roundabout right here. We're going to send 1 car there. So they're not disconnected, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I forgot about these 2. But we can't connect those yet. Got another red house over here. And as soon as this motorway comes back... Oh boy. These are some fun decisions we're getting to make. Okay. Motorway 4. Come back. Go there. This house can stay on this. This house can stay here as well, because we're going to have them lead into the dark blue. And you can go like that. It's the closest house, so we're going to put a stoplight right here. So it will have a prioritized green left, and it will have... excellent. Let's put this house back onto this. So we only have 2 there for now, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's throw another one here. Actually, no. Let's throw this one here and throw this one around this way. And let's bring him in here. And voila. Now we have 4 servicing this one through here. Okay. Everything's fine. Oh, I don't like that second intersection though. This one can come over here and join in the fun, and there we go. I don't like this intersection one bit, so I'm going to change it to that. That looks better. That looks better. That's probably better. Okay. It's not happy, but it's working. Okay. Oh, we just had a green... Okay, so we're going to move this highway to here. We're going to connect this one to there, and this around this way, until we can move some greens from here over. Alright, perfect. There. This green isn't very helpful. It's 25 minutes, reasonable amount of time. Alright, this one's getting angry again, but we have all. Alright, motorway. Do we want to save it, or do we have somewhere we can use it? Because right now, I don't see any obvious contenders besides the dark blue, which might be a good idea, except for the fact that this green just said, "Oh, I'm a green." So we're gonna take these two and we're gonna motorway them to here, and we're gonna keep this one and this one actually. We're gonna keep these two going here. We're gonna prioritize the local traffic to our friend. Okay, everything's fine. And I keep clicking the play button because normally play is, play. Alright, this one's getting up in ticks, but we have 6 houses addressing it already with the motorway. Oh, what just happened? Something just happened. Oh no. I wasn't paying good enough attention to see what happened. Okay, we already knew about this, we knew about this, we knew about that. Nothing else is new and big, unless that one wasn't big. This one's big. This one was big? I don't think anything changed. Why did it make the noise? Now I'm scared. Golly. Oh, well, this greenhouse just came in here, so I'm gonna redirect it to there so it's not crowding this up. But see, oh, you can see the cars in the garage when the house is not being used, so not all of these are. Okay. Alright, we got a yellow spawn thing there, which is scaring the locals. We've got all of these still have cars in the houses. These still do too, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring Homeboy into the mix here, just so that we have more cars servicing this circle. This circle has 6. Okay, and roundabout. We're not using our bridges because we got very good spawns, and we can probably find somewhere to use a roundabout. I would just have to think about it, and thinking is not fun. This house is leading directly onto the roundabout. Okay. What will happen? Something. Okay, a house spawned somewhere. I'm gonna just do a quick scan of all our houses. Okay, we have 2 and 2. We have some light blues. You can use these. Okay, wow, a lot of them spawned when I wasn't looking. You can kind of match them together like this, so that you just remember that you have them. Same thing goes for these 2. I could put a motorway in here hypothetically, but look at all of these up here that are servicing this one that aren't doing anything. We don't have anything closer. But continue on our search. We have these 2 right here. Had a couple of rows wasted there. We've got 4 houses to there. We've got plenty of houses to there, and we're doing pretty well. It's up at 1,700 ticks, points, whatever you want to call them. All right. So what I'm gonna do right here. You see how these both have all their cars still in them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a traffic light. Now what does this traffic light do? Since these 3 are prioritized and going here, they will now have a semi-permanent green light so that they don't have to slow down at this intersection. Alright, now I have the roundabout, so I'm going to scoot this back a little bit. I'm going to put a roundabout right there. I'm gonna scoot. I'm gonna oop, 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 and I get out of my way, text. Come on. All right, so to speed stuff up, I'm going to send these two in there, these three, and then I'm gonna have these come in here, and we'll connect this motorway. If we were to wait later to do this, it would get even more mad than it's about to get for being disconnected. But now we just gotta wait until all of them leave from Highway 1, and then the new Highway 1 will spawn, and we can connect it to them. we can connect it to the roundabout like so. Sure. Did something happen over here? I heard noises. Everything seems fine. Now they all leave their houses, and everybody's gonna come through here just a little bit faster. Another motorway. Don't mind if I do. In normal gameplay, you have a maximum of 9 motorways. So we currently have 5. Alright, this just updated. Do we need to do anything to help it? No, we don't need to do anything, but what we are going to do, because we can, and we have the road tiles, is we are going to give it a little bit extra help. Ooh, that's a interesting yellow spawn right there. Okay, these two are still holding on. What we're going to do is we're going to take these. We could even just. We don't even have to use a motorway. Wow, that's a not a bad spawn. All right, and let's give it 5 houses. This circle now only has 4 houses, so we're going to give it 4 houses, and we're going to move this motorway over here, connect it that way, and we're going to give this one another house or 2. And oop, oop, and I oop. All right, everything's good. Road incarnation. Is that like blood incarnation? Anyway, we got another red here. We got so many reds. I could easily motorway some reds into something, but I don't need to yet. Well, that just became a unhappy camper. So we are going to. Are we going to do anything? We can give this one a third one just because, but I think that we're actually okay. I don't think we have a problem yet. Especially with that spawn. And with this green light helping traffic go across. Let's go down in. Alright, stop scaring the locals, please. Well, actually the map finished extending, so... And I can't connect a house directly to a bridge, so that one is just going to scare the locals, which I don't like. I could put a traffic light there eventually. You're just doing very well for my first playthrough. I've watched people just not have fun. And I'm sure that will eventually happen. Okay, speaking of not having fun, alright, what can we do to help with this? Okay, so we have what we can do. Is there a greenhouse underneath that? There's a greenhouse underneath that. What we're going to do is we're going to move Highway 3 up here and say you get 3 cars. That's it. We're going to move Highway 5 up here and say you get 4 houses plus 1. So you get 5 houses. Look at you. Actually, you're going to get another one right there. So yeah, I think everybody should be happy. This one has these 3 plus that one, which it doesn't always use. Something spawned somewhere at some point. Another blue right there. Give it that. Give this blue there. Alright, these yellows. What can we do to help these yellows? What? Wow. Has everything changed? Everything's changed. Everything's gone back to normal. What can we do to help these yellows? Well, we can give it another house. There you go. Spoing. That's cute. Okay. Do we have anywhere we want to roundabout? Let's get this green out of the way. That was probably making the yellows very unhappy, having somebody congest their traffic. This dark blue isn't doing great, even though we gave it a roundabout and a motorway. And oh no. This one. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to throw you right here. We're going to bring this across. And we're going to leave that as... Oh, whoa, that was not intentional. And that should speed up the process in there. Keep that from being unhappy. Vanish in. That is not doing very well. Why is? I guess it's just why. Alright, let's have a roundabout. And everything else is going okay except for this one. Well, now this one's upset. And can you blame it? Let's give... Oops. Also, as time goes on, things speed up. So, and as increased demand, more cars come out of the houses and come flying to the rescue. So really it's going to go up and down and up and down. But the fact that we are at almost, well, 3, 2, 1-ish, come on. Now that we're at 3,000, we barely have any struggles. That's promising right there. Okay, we still have a motorway on hand. On deck? On hand. On deck. On deck. I like on deck better. Anywhere. That yellow is just maddening. Alright. We are definitely going to take the 2 traffic. Something I just noticed. That one can't just go into there. Okay. We've got traffic lights. Anywhere that traffic lights can help. Would a traffic light help right here? No. Would a roundabout help right here? Probably, but we can't fit one. Okay. How are these guys doing? These guys are doing fine. These guys are doing dandy. This one is coming over to here. This one has 2 houses. I could connect these, but I am not going to. I'm not going to fix a bad thing. I could easily motorway these in and make it faster. Hypothetically, I can motorway anything in if anything starts to struggle, because we got a motorway just sitting there. This is a pretty good first run, gotta say. The fact that I've watched many YouTube videos definitely helps me understanding general strategy. But still, I'm happy. going to do is take a motorway and put it right, connect it right there. And we're going to remove all of this. We're going to put that up there. And we're going to bring you over here and you up here. Now what does that do? It increases the speed with which these blues can move. So, hopefully, they'll be a little bit more happy. And instead of bringing that in like this, we're going to actually bring it in like that. And we're going to little changes. We're going to bring these in this way and sorry. I think that's the most efficient. Anyway, it's about to become really unhappy again, and that's just too bad. It's not going to become so unhappy that I lose, so... Alright, bridge or traffic lights? We've got 4 bridges, let's make it 4 traffic lights that we've got also. In fact, we could probably just disconnect this. Let's keep an eye on that. Alright. So we got another house right here, which we could bridge up into here. So that this one, so that these can get out of my... Alright. So that these okay. This is cautionary in case either of these just somehow decide, oh, I'm gonna turn into a circle. Let's bridge this one over since we can, just so that we have 3 servicing that one. We got more dark. Bring these together in case we need them. Okay, this one. How many are servicing this? We've got 1, 2. We've got all the service in the world. We're almost completely segregated. And another motorway. Things are going good. Except for this. What can we do to make this happier? Another motorway is what we can do. Do we want to do that? Yes, we do, because look at how high that's getting. So we're gonna motorway 4 more houses. All of the cars are gone, yeah. I guess we just need more cars. But also we are kind of getting to that point. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Let's go. Let's go. Nothing else is freaking out yet, but that's concerning. But it fixed itself. And now it's happy. And you know what? I am too. What else can we do? Roundabout or bridge. Let's take another bridge so that we can do some shenanigans. What we're gonna do is we're gonna extend this all the way over here. Yeah. Give it an extra car, 2 cars, for when it gets crazy. Like it is right now. Alright. What about this one? We can give it more houses. Alright, how low does the map go? Not that low. So we can go. This is very risky because they're so far away. Oh, I don't like that solution. That's not a very good solution. And something sounds like it just upgraded. What just upgraded? It's doing fine. It's doing fine. Nothing upgraded. Probably was just another house somewhere that I mistakenly heard as an upgrade. Ooh. Alright. This one's very happy now. This one could not be happier. So. We're gonna take you guys and move you up here. And we're gonna give you another house. Lucky. Oops. Another house. Lucky you. Lucky Root. We're going to attach this to here to give this an extra house. We're going to take this motorway, put it right here, and that's right, another house. Okay, not the best solution in the world, but it's a solution. Is there anywhere else that we have any blues? Yes. Is there anywhere else we can get blues there? No. There's blue here. I'm gonna let it ride. Now all of our blues are very unhappy. And in fact that one is crowded and this one is crowded, and if you lose it's going to be because of blues. So let's stop for a moment and think. Okay, this one's fine now. This one's probably doing better. Let's stop and wait. Alright. Is there a way... because all of these cars are out. All of these cars are out. Is there a way we could make this intersection better? Let's change this to that. And see if that helps. And this one, perpetually angry, perpetually. I don't know. Yellow. Take an extra house. These are kind of just if for some gosh forsaken reason this one needs more. Alright. That actually seems to have helped quite a bit. And this one's doing fine now too. It's really fickle. It's so gosh dang fickle. Bridge. But This one's now going to get its springs from over here. Just keep it as quick as I can, or just in case. Let's take out. Oh no! Oh no! Pause. Oh, by gosh, by golly. Oh, that was almost very bad. Anyway. Okay, that one's not happening. Neither is that one, but it has its friends over here. Now, this one we can take out of the way. This one, uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That did not fix it. So we are not going to leave it like that. Luckily it has that. Oh no. That was a bad decision? Okay. Alright. These just aren't going in. And these are all just not going. Because of traffic. Oh my goodness. They're just not going. Okay. Let's pause and reevaluate. Is there any motorway that we don't need? Need that one? We need that. Okay, we need 6. We need 4. We need 2. We need 5. We need 8. Alright. So what we're gonna do is gonna wait until that one's gone. Uh-oh. Oh boy, and this one's it's gonna go. We can pray, but it might be too late. It might be too late. It's thinking. Oh. Oh. That was so close. Anyway, Highway 8. Here to here. That was stressful. Alright. We're going to disconnect this. Gotta leave that. Okay. Let's take you off. We don't need you there for right now. Let's take that off. Just so we don't get any unnecessary traffic. This one's thinking. This one, alright. Is that the best place for it? Probably not. You should have gone closer. Okay. Motorway. Motorway. Okay. With said motorway, you can go no. Okay. Mom's scared. Wow, we're getting so many achievements today. Alright. Let's change this to right here to right there. Alright, now we need to wait for motorway 8 to come back. Greens, everything's chilling. This red's not chilling as much as it used to. One might say that it's chilling like a villain. Alright. Okay. And what's the closest red that's not being used? Oh, can we put a motorway in? Sorry, roundabout in here? No. Can we put a roundabout down here? Yes, that wouldn't help us though. This blue, having that as well will help. This one's fine. This one's fine. Our roundabout here is flawless. This one's not happy. But we could use an extra blue from up there. Hypothetically. Anyway. Let's take these two. Delete that. Rebuild. Nope. Okay, I said that, and now it's cranking up. Okay, we've got a couple emergency cars coming for red. Oh boy. Alright. Let's disconnect this right there. Okay. Now that you literally have no blue, but that's unused. Except for that one. Let's take that. Can I get there fast enough? Open enough. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Okay, anything else? Okay. This one right here. This one right here. Is there a way to prioritize? I wonder. I can't move that Highway 7. I was thinking if that Highway 7 came over here for a little while. Because that would keep stuff from getting crowded. get 10,000 on my first run. Tell you what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would. Let's see how that works. Decrease traffic. Oh, we made a collision course over here. Oh, let's see that traffic light. Let's change these to go in. Move, whore! Move! Let's change these to go. Like that. Yellow! Hello, yellow! I think that's it. That's it. That's it. Yellow right. Look, everything's just popping up. And that's game. Something's gonna explode. How many ticks can we get? Whew. That was a good game. That was a good game. Alright. Well, we unlocked the next level. Dara, so be sure. Oh, and we unlocked so many things. And we got so many achievements. Let's look at the achievements real quick. And actually, let's look at the leaderboard first. Okay, so Los Angeles. That was top 1,100 in the world. Not bad. Play weekly challenge. We can do that later. Anyway, that was our first video on Mini Motorways. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and go check out me out on Twitch. That's where I'm recording these, and I'm also doing other stuff, and it's gonna be fun. So, thanks for watching.